Shout out to Cook Talks.
Shout out to Cook Talks.
Shout out Cook Talks, man.
Testing. Hey, yo, it is Carso, and I am back on talking men's Aztec basketball. I am here. It is currently 10:14, Tuesday night, almost directly after the SDSU men's basketball team took down UCR by a score of 61-51. Oh, hold on. 66-53, with leading scorers being, of course, Matt Bradley. Matt Bradley went out there and he proved why he was such a big piece to SDSU's offseason. He went out there at will, got a bucket a couple times, would come off that pick by Mensa and would just pick and pop. And it was just an easy shot. Couple drives to the basket that hyped up the crowd. Really some tough and ones throughout the game. And he proved why if SDSU does well this season, it's because of Matt Bradley. And I'm going to continue to say that all year just because I think his impact is so important. With nearly 4:13 left in the second half, Bradley was 8 of 12 from the field with 22 points. I believe he's a top 10 scorer in the nation after day one, dropping 23, I believe, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. We like to see that. A big spot where SCSU failed tonight was the free throw line. Well, the three-point line, not the free throw line. Free throw line got there a lot and started to deteriorate the percentage as the game went on, but they did get there a lot more than UCR did, and that was an important reason why they won this game. Let me check it. They shot 14 more free throws than the Aztecs did throughout the night and hit 8 more. So shot 65% from the free throw line, which is not good, and shot 2 of 10 from the three-point line, and that's terrible. If you want to win games in college basketball, you have to be able to knock down the three-point shot. When they went and played Syracuse in the March Madness last year, the reason they struggled was because their three-point shot wasn't falling. And when you go against a tough 3-2 defense, 2-3 defense in Syracuse, and you can't shoot it out or you can't play big, that's why you get blown out by the coach's son. From the field, shot amazing, 22 of 44, and I'm really happy about that. Another issue I saw, although they did win the rebound battle, it was not pretty. Nathan Mensah was the only one rebounding out there. After a great game by Kashad the other night, he struggled. And although his energy was still felt, he had a tough layup at the end, I believe. He had a tough one, but it wasn't pretty for him tonight. He just didn't play well. A guy that I thought played amazing tonight was Baker Mazzara. He came in and gave a lot of energy. Couple blocks. I believe 3 blocks. That's huge from a guy who only played and scored 5 points. 0 for 1 from the three-point line, 1 for 3 from the field, but perfect from the free throw line. I know he got that foul early in the game, knocked down the 3. That's huge. I was in the crowd tonight and not with media today, but I really did see a huge difference in the crowd tonight. First game of the year, you go 1-0, you win by 10. Oh, you win by 13. Not a pretty 13 whatsoever. Last year, UCR was below average at best. Not a great team. Very small. They had a couple good guards, maybe one good forward, but they're not better than Nevada. They're not better than Utah State. They're not better than any of the top teams in the Mountain West. And that's what I'm worried about. Nathan Mensah didn't play amazing from the field tonight. Knocked down a big mid-range jumper, but the dude shot 4-4 from the field with 10 rebounds. But other than that, he didn't have as impactful of a game as he did in the preseason versus St. Catherine. And that makes me worried because off the bench, Tomajic, he's decent. He's not amazing. So you need Mensa to go out there and give you 15-15. Luckily, Trey Pulliam was playing like freaking Trey Young. He had 15 on 7 of 16 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3. So he hit. What the heck? My camera just shut off. Let's see. So Trey hit one of the 2 3-pointers on the night. UCR completely outshot us from the 3-point line. And they only shot 9% better from 6 of 22. They had a good white guard, number 14. He was solid. But none of them are better than any of the top guys in the Mountain West Conference. The defense played all right. Lamont Butler struggled again. And I expect him to pick that up because I know he can. Other than that, this is the second game in a row in which I don't think the Aztecs should be happy about this win. Yeah, it's a win, 1-0 on the record, but 12 turnovers against a below-average defense, 62% from the free throw line, and 18% from the three-point line. You cannot play that bad in the Mountain West if you're trying to compete for a championship. I know you raised a banner tonight. It was a big night for a lot of the guys. First time playing in front of crowds for sophomores like Lamont Butler. But that's no excuse for how poorly they played tonight. Almost 47% from the field goal area, and other than that, I didn't like this win. Matt Bradley went off. I like Chad Baker. What's his last name? Mazar's energy, and I mean, look at this. Seiko played a majority of the game and he was just running around. It seemed like, yeah, 0 for 2 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. Didn't get to the line. 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Not a great game for the Aztecs tonight. I think Coach Dutcher needs to go in there and really emphasize, hey, we have to knock down free throws. We cannot be shooting this bad from the free throw line. You can't shoot 62% from the field against a good team. From the free throw line against a good team. Or else you're not going to win many games. Rebounding was lackluster. Finished with 34. But it wasn't a good rebounding night. Mensa had a double-double. No, he didn't even have a double-double. Couple blocks, but I'm just very disappointed so far in this team. I know they'll pick it up. One of the best staffs in the country, but you can't play this bad and expect to win a championship. It's been Cook Talks. You can catch this on YouTube. Let's see if they can turn it around. Going to the game against Arizona State. Marcus Bagley, I want that interview. I'm just playing. Marcus, I know you're never going to hear this, so what's up? But I'll still text you. Peace, guys.